What makes Somali faces so strikingly different from the rest of Africa? There's a secret woven into the features of Somali people that most have never heard about. Across Africa, you'll find an incredible range of faces, but Somali features stand out. Tall, slim, with high cheekbones, sharp profiles, and a presence that's impossible to ignore. Their skin can be lighter brown, golden, or olive. Hair that's curly, wavy, or even straight, so different from the tightly coiled hair seen elsewhere on the continent. The real reason: a fascinating blend of climate, ancient migrations, and centuries of connection with the Middle East, North Africa, and beyond. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll discover the surprising story behind Somali faces and why they're unlike any other in Africa. Somali people are bound by more than just language. They are connected by history, culture, and deep ancestral ties. Yet today, they are spread across 5 different regions. Somalia, about 19.7 million people. Somaliland, around 6.2 million people. It declared independence from Somalia in 1991 and has its own government, currency, and army. But it is not internationally recognized and is still officially considered part of Somalia. Somali region of Ethiopia, roughly 6.8 million. Djibouti, close to 576,000 Somalis. Northeastern Kenya, about 2.8 million. Now imagine if all these Somali lands were united. One people, one homeland. That would be nearly 36 million Somalis, living across a vast territory stretching from the Red Sea to the Indian Ocean, from the Gulf of Aden to the Kenyan plains. If this united Somalia, often called Great Somalia, were to exist, it would not only unite millions under one flag, but it would also become the largest country in the Horn of Africa by land area. For many Somalis, this is more than history. It's a vision for the future. Whether it becomes reality or remains a dream, the idea lives on in Somali hearts everywhere, passed down through generations as a symbol of pride, unity, and identity. From vibrant cities to remote villages, the Somali people are united by a shared language, culture, and history within this vast homeland. Somalis belong to the Cushitic branch of the Afro-Asiatic language family, mainly found in the Horn of Africa, Somalia, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Djibouti. The ancestors of Somalis have lived in this region for tens of thousands of years, as shown by ancient cave paintings and archaeological sites like Las Gil, connecting modern Somalis to their deep past. Genetic studies reveal a unique Ethio-Somali component, a distinct signature shared by Somalis and some neighbors, rarely found outside the Horn of Africa. This genetic background distinguishes Somalis from other African groups, highlighting their unique and ancient heritage within the continent's diversity. The Red Sea has always acted as a bridge, connecting Africa to the Middle East and beyond. Its waters carried ships, ideas, and people, shaping cultures on both sides. For millennia, Somali merchants traded with regions like the Middle East, Egypt, and Asia. Somali port cities became key centers of commerce, exchanging goods such as spices, textiles, and precious materials. Camel caravans carried these goods inland, while ships sailed across the Red Sea. Ancient Egyptian records mention the land of Punt, believed by many historians to be in or near present-day Somalia. Pharaohs sent expeditions there for valuable resources, as recorded in hieroglyphs and temple carvings. Punt was famous for gold, frankincense, and myrrh, luxuries highly prized in the ancient world. Somali traders supplied these, making the region vital to ancient trade networks. Modern DNA studies show Somalis have about 35 to 40% ancestry related to West Eurasia, including the Middle East, due to centuries of contact, trade, and intermarriage. This West Eurasian ancestry doesn't make Somalis less African. It highlights Africa's long history of interaction with the wider world. The mixing of peoples and cultures thousands of years ago is now a permanent part of Somali heritage, shaping their unique identity today. The Somali homeland is defined by its harsh climate, hot, dry, and windy. For generations, Somali people have adapted to survive and thrive in these tough conditions. Their tall, slim bodies help release heat, keeping them cooler under the relentless sun. Narrow noses humidify and warm dry air, making breathing easier. Their skin tone protects from intense sunlight while allowing vitamin D production. These traits, shaped by land and climate over millennia, define the unique Somali appearance. Somali society is built on a complex clan and sub-clan system, forming the core of social organization and identity. For generations, Somalis have often married within their own clan, a practice called endogamy, to strengthen family ties and ensure the continuity of the clan's lineage. This tradition preserved unique cultural practices like poetry, music, and dance, while also maintaining distinct physical features seen among Somali people today. Even as nomadic families moved across vast landscapes, strong clan networks kept them connected, reinforcing a shared identity and preserving both cultural and physical traits. Somalis take great pride in their rich history and the legendary figures who shaped their nation. Among these, Sayyid Mohammed Abdullahi Hassan stands out as a unifying symbol of Somali pride. In the early 1900s, he led the Dervish movement, resisting British, Italian, and Ethiopian attempts to control Somali lands. For over 20 years, he and his followers defended Somali independence, becoming a symbol of defiance against colonial rule. Sayyid Mohammed Abdullahi Hassan was also a gifted poet, using his verses to inspire unity and resistance. His poetry is still celebrated for its emotional depth and nationalistic spirit. Today, he remains a symbol of Somali resilience and independence, inspiring new generations with his legacy. During the colonial era, European scholars invented the Hemetic Theory, a false racist idea claiming groups like the Somalis came from outside Africa because of their distinct features and lighter skin. This theory wrongly suggested they were more related to Europeans or Middle Easterners than to other Africans. Today, modern genetics has completely disproven these colonial myths. DNA studies across Africa, including among Somalis, show no evidence for the Hemetic theory. Instead, Somalis are part of Africa's diverse genetic heritage. The unique appearance of Somalis comes from thousands of years of migration, adaptation, and mixing within Africa. Their features reflect Africa's deep and complex history, not a foreign origin. Somalis are fully African, rooted in their own land, culture, and ancestry. Their story reminds us that Africa's diversity comes from within, not from outsiders. Today, Somalis can be found in communities across the globe, from London and Toronto to Minneapolis and beyond. Wherever they settle, they bring a strong sense of identity, preserving their language, traditions, and family ties. Their distinct facial features reflect centuries of history, migration, and adaptation, telling stories of resilience and the blending of ancient heritage with modern life. Across generations, Somalis celebrate their roots, adapt to new environments, and take pride in their unique identity worldwide. Why do Somali faces look so unique? The answer is a blend of history, geography, and culture. Somali features reflect deep African roots, but also centuries of contact with traders from Arabia, Persia, and India. These connections brought new influences, shaping the Somali people. Over generations, Somalis adapted to a land both harsh and beautiful, from deserts to coastline. This shaped their way of life, appearance, and resilience. Somali faces also tell a story of unity and pride, passed down through strong communities and legendary leaders. Each Somali face is a living testament to thousands of years of history, migration, and community. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of Somali history and identity. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and let us know in the comments which Horn African country or historical topic you'd like us to cover next. Your feedback helps us create content you care about.